Brendan Carr and the FCC are preparing to strip ABC's The View of its news status. In Washington, regulators are drafting a decision that would classify the daytime program as pure entertainment, putting the broadcast licenses of all 8 Disney-owned stations in New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago directly on the line. The public reaction was immediate. Over 77,000 comments flooded the commission's public registry, while Disney ran ads during The View itself, urging the audience to contact the government to stop what the network called unlawful censorship. We search for those explanations because political conflict feels safer when it fits into standard boxes. When the government targets a show that hosted Texas Senate candidate James Tallarico, we debate equal time laws and Section 315 requirements, hoping the law is neutral. But if a federal commission can redefine who counts as a journalist to pressure a network, no editor's chair is safe. You feel the exact pressure of that edit in your own day. It is the subtle, heavy silence in a team meeting when a difficult topic is raised and you choose to look down at your notepad rather than speak. It is the careful formatting of an email to your manager, deleting 3 sentences that might be misconstrued because you know your digital records are permanently logged on a server you do not own. You remember sitting at a desk watching a colleague get quietly reassigned after a single offhand remark in the break room, the sudden empty desk next to yours serving as a silent warning. You watch the corporate handbook grow by 40 pages of social media policies, realizing that the company isn't just buying your 8 hours of labor, it is buying your public compliance. We watch the television networks fight for their editorial rights on the national stage, but we live the daily, exhausting reality of policing our own words just to protect our livelihood. The hum of the office fluorescent lights continues, but everyone knows the quiet boundaries of what can be said aloud. You feel it when you decline to share a post online, or when you hesitate before clicking, like on a controversial video, wondering if a human resources algorithm will flag your profile. It is the quiet inheritance of a working life spent keeping your head down, realizing that the system doesn't need to lock you up to make you quiet. It just needs to threaten your contract, your healthcare, or your mortgage. We build our careers on the illusion of absolute security, believing that if we follow the official guidelines and do our work, the system will protect our right to speak. We assume the boundaries of personal expression and corporate rules are clearly defined. We accumulate the years of service, the positive reviews, the framed anniversary pins, and the quiet assurance of tenure. We trade our silence for the steady paycheck, the dental plan, and the illusion of safety, convincing ourselves that if we play by their rules, they will play by ours. But the reality is that the boundary is always shifting, controlled by whoever holds the authority to review your performance. One administrative policy change, one new manager, or one single post can render your entire history of dedication obsolete. The rules of what is acceptable are rewritten in closed rooms, and you only find out when the key card stops working at the glass turnstile. We tell ourselves that we are safe because we are not the ones on the screen, because our opinions do not reach millions. But the mechanism that silences a network is the same one that silences a cubicle. It is the realization that the freedom to speak is only as strong as the entity